morning. This morning we left Newberry, Michigan. That was our home base while we were visiting Quamanon Falls State Park. And today we're taking the short drive, about an hour and a half at the most, to Mackinac City. So we're leaving the UP and heading towards the lower part of Michigan. And the excitement of the day is we get to drive across the Mackinac Bridge. So this will be the first time Leslie or myself has ever been on the Mackinac Bridge. So we're looking forward to it. And what ought to make it a little more spicy is driving motorhome. So looking forward to the experience and hoping the winds aren't too high. I think we should be okay. What a bargain! Thank you. Good morning. We are in Mackinac City, getting ready to take off to do our trip over to Mackinac Island. As you can tell, we're taking our bikes. We're catching the 8:30 ferry over, and it is 7:48 right now. It's just across the street, and I'll show you where we're parked here in a little bit. That way, if you ever want to do it, you'll know the best way, the most convenient way to park. So I'm going to go ahead and get the bikes done, and then we're going to head on over. Straight ahead is the boat ramp for the ferry. And where we parked our car is just right across the street behind this brewery. It's free parking for day trips over to Mackinac. So very convenient. And yeah, looking forward to hitting the water. How's that for a ferry boat? That's an option to take over to the island if you choose. But our ferry is straight ahead on the right. Well, we've made it over to the island, and we are going to hop on our bikes and take the loop all the way around the island. I think it's 8.2 miles. There's some points of interest as you go around the island, and we're going to check those out as we go. We just paid our admission to get in. It's $10 a person, and you pretty much have free roam of the whole hotel, except for obviously the rooms and things like that, but the pool. but we asked what the nightly rates are currently, and they start at $600 a night and go up to $12,000 per night.
Pocket change.
I think we're going to stay in the RV park.
Did a really cool engraving of the hotel.
Wow.
This tree cut down.
All right, we've made it back to the campground, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Just a little bit of information about the ferry and everything. So the ferries from the Mackinac Island Ferry Company, we went to Dock 1 this morning, and those ferries start at 7:30. We took the 8:30, and then there's a 10 a.m. and 11 a.m., 11:30, so on and so forth on the ferry that we took. Now there's also some other ferries. You may have seen the pirate ship, if you remember that. That one has a little bit different schedule and a little bit different route. And then there's also another one called the Classic Ferry.
I think it goes underneath the bridge.
Yeah, I think those take you more over towards the bridge before they head over to the island. The cost was, it's $31 a person, but if you buy your ticket online, you save $3. And then we took our bikes over. That's $15 per bike, but we saved $1 doing it online. So, you know, that saved us a little bit of money. You can also rent bikes over there. It's, I believe, $8 an hour. And we didn't know how long we were going to be on our bikes because we wanted to ride that loop. So we thought it probably makes sense for us to just take our own bikes over. And it really wasn't a hassle. It wasn't bad at all. And parking right across the street, basically from Dock 1, made it really, really easy. And again, that was free parking where we were today. But I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we took our bikes. The bike ride around the island was beautiful. I loved the architecture of the homes, the colonial and Victorian look, and all the beautiful flowers and plants. It made the bike ride so enjoyable, along with the lake.
Yeah. Yeah, the two things that I really wanted to do was the bike ride, and I wanted to see the hotel. And the hotel was just breathtaking. It's just really, really beautiful. I'm glad we toured that. And speaking of that, that was $10, and I may have mentioned that earlier in the video, $10 per person. The only thing that we didn't do that we maybe would do if we could go back was tour the forts.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to do that.
Yeah, I kind of like history quite a bit. So they had a fort, and plus the cost was $15.50 a person, but it also included like some other historic homes, but we just didn't have time to cram it all in.
Yeah, as you know, we travel with a dog, and we can't be gone too long from her, so that's kind of why we ended the day when we did. But just a wonderful experience, beautiful. And if you haven't been up to this area, if you happen to be passing through, definitely take the time to go over to Mackinac Island and check it out. I think you really enjoy it.
Yes, I do too. I didn't know what to expect, and it was a nice surprise.
Yep. All right, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Again, we appreciate you guys watching our videos, and we'll catch you on the next adventure. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.